What's up, guys? Welcome back. This time, switching it up a little bit for the video. Today, it is going to be a card show pickup video. I'm a little late on this one. These cards were all picked up at two shows that were 2 weeks ago. So it's been a couple weeks now since I was at the shows. The first one was the Lansing Mall show in Lansing, Michigan. Second one was the Shipshewana Card Fest out in Shipshewana, Indiana. So the Lansing one was on May 27th, which was a Saturday. And then I drove Saturday night to the Shipshewana trade night in Indiana. And then drove back Sunday morning to set up for the Shipshewana Card Fest. I set up at both shows. I had 2 tables each. So I was set up as a dealer. Did some buying, trading, selling. So I'll kind of showcase what I bought in this video. I'm very transparent. I like to go through and show you what I purchased it for, what I thought it was valued at the time. I pretty much pay a flat percentage based off of its value. It adjusts, obviously, the higher value of the card, the more percentage I pay. That doesn't really change, so I'm very transparent in that, and hopefully you guys can kind of see what I do. Maybe you get some information from it. Maybe you enjoy seeing what I bought, what it was valued at the time, anything like that. So I'll go through it and just showcase what I picked up. Unfortunately, some of the cards I had previously sold either at the card show or I had a deal lined up once I got back home for some of the cards. So I don't have everything in this video that I actually purchased from the 2 card shows, but this is what I got left. So these first couple were part of trades. So I'll kind of go over those real quick. This is a Rick Mahorn Spectra Icons Gold Auto, numbered 5 out of 10 from the Bad Boy Pistons. So this was traded for a couple of other cards. I basically was into it for $10. My cost, I think it's worth around $20 to $25. So nothing crazy. I got out of a few things that I bought at a bad purchase price and they had decreased in value. So I got out of them and got into something like that for cheaper. Next up was a Kobe Bryant Crown Royale jerseys. That's a game-used memorabilia piece of Kobe Bryant. Serial number on 249 as a BGS 9. Only 0.5 away from Gem Mint, which was kind of cool. It's definitely pretty close, and it's hard to get Gem Mint grade for a thick card like this anyways. So figured you couldn't go wrong with a game-used Kobe Bryant. At the time, I think I valued it around $200, and with the trade that I had it was a bigger card and traded down. I'm into it for like $120 is my actual purchase price. Trades obviously are going to have a bigger differential from time to time, depending on what I get into certain things, because something you buy, you get room on, and then if you trade into it to something else, you get some room on that as well. So you can definitely build up over time margins on trades. And then the last one was a 13-14 Prestige Giannis rookie as an SGC A5. Traded this one. I'm into it for $15. I think it's around $40 to $50. Got out of something that I was in too high and got this. Definitely can tell why it's an A5. The edges on the back. But cheap Giannis rookie, you're not really going to find very many cheap Giannis rookies underneath $50, no matter what product it is. So I figured that one was a no-brainer. So those were all trades. This stack here was everything I bought at the Shipshewana show. So we'll go through it. All right. And then the values that I'm going to tell you what I thought they were worth at the time when I was talking to the sellers, that was from 2 weeks ago. I have no idea if they've increased or decreased, so I might be off on some of them, but this is what we had agreed upon 2 weeks ago. So first one up is a Prism Mojo of Vince Carter. Really cool photo. Old school Raptors uni. The one-handed tomahawk. Definitely one of his iconic dunks. Going off 2 feet, cocking it back with his right hand. But that's Mojo out of 25, 19 out of 25. I'll probably keep it raw. I didn't think it really had a chance to gem, but I thought it was just a cool card. I valued it at $110, so I purchased it for $80. And I'll do my best at the bottom to make little individual describing what I bought it for, what I sold it for, a little banner here at the bottom. Couldn't think of what I was going to call it. But I'll do my best to have those as well, so if you can't really hear me very well, you can kind of see it as well. All right, 1920 Hoops Premium Stock, Zion Williamson Pulsar, PSA 10 rookie. I thought it was worth 30 bucks, so I paid 15. 50% on anything that's $40 or under is my go-to. 2020 Flux, Anthony Edwards Fanatics Cracked Ice, PSA 10 rookie. I thought it was valued around 35, so 50%, I paid $18. 1996 Ultra, Fleer Ultra Kobe Bryant. This is a rookie, PSA 7. I valued it at 40 at the time. I paid 20 bucks. And some of this stuff too, I don't really have it broken down in this video, but some of the stuff were part of like larger lots as well. Like I know the Shipshewana, I think there was like 8 cards from one guy. The bulk was from one guy. And then what you're going to see from the Lansing, I think there was like 25 out of the cards, maybe even more, were all from the same guy. So sometimes more people are more willing to do the percentages that I talk about when it's a larger lot that you're paying them at once. Next up is a 2018 Prism Kawhi Leonard Orange. This is serial numbered out of 49 as a PSA 10 in the Spurs uni for Kawhi. I valued it at 60 bucks. I ended up paying 30 on this one. I think I undervalued it when we were going through the deal. I think I said it was worth 50, but I think it's actually worth 60. So I don't know if that was a error on my behalf, or I think I overvalued something else. It made up in some facet. 2020 clearly Donruss Luka Doncic retro rated rookie. So it's not actually a rookie, but it's a throwback of what his rookie card looks like in the clearly Donruss format. As a PSA 9, I thought it was worth 60 bucks, so I paid 40. 2019-20 Optic Zion Williamson Blue Velocity rookie as a PSA 10. At the time, I thought it was worth around 70 bucks, so I paid 45. 2013 Prism Kevin Durant. This is the red, white, and blue Prism from the Monster boxes as a PSA 10. Really cool color parallel because it kind of matches the Thunder uniform colors, at least the white and the blue. I know the blue is technically different shades, but still looks pretty close to Thunder uni there, which is kind of cool. But I valued this at $68. I paid $45. 2018 Select Trae Young Scope Prism, PSA 10. This is a rookie for Trae. I valued it at 90 bucks. I paid 60 on it. 2017 Select Jason Tatum, PSA 10. At the time, I valued it at $100. I paid 70. I haven't looked at the value of this one. I'm guessing it's going to be down because when I bought this 2 weeks ago, he was still in the playoffs. So now that he has gotten booted out, I'm sure that is worth less than $100 now. So that one probably went in the opposite direction for me, but that's what I get for waiting to process this stuff for so long. That some of the stuff is going to decrease, some of the stuff is going to increase. Hopefully it evens out. 2017 scorer Patrick Mahomes, big man on campus as a PSA 10. So this is a rookie of Mahomes. He is in his collegiate uniform at Texas Tech. I said this was worth around 105, so I paid 74. 2006 Topps Chrome Devin Hester, rookie autograph sticker auto as a PSA 9. These are non-numbered. I believe there are numbered parallels, but this one is non-numbered. This was the base version. I said it was valued around 125, so I paid 90 bucks. 2019 Optic LeBron James Red. This is going to be serial numbered out of 99 as a PSA 10. 37 of 99 is the serial number there. I thought this was valued around 185. I didn't really have a great comp on this one, so I was kind of guessing based off of prior years or other parallels. So I kind of took a gamble on this one. Valued at 185, I paid 130. Then the final one from the Shipshewana show was a 2018 Prism Trae Young Hyper Prism rookie as a PSA 10. This I valued at 190. I paid 135. So that was everything from the Shipshewana show. There was 2 other cards that I bought at the Shipshewana show that I actually turned around and sold the same day at the show. They were, I don't have them with me. It was a 2018 Prism Josh Allen rookie PSA 10, and then a 2022 Absolute Kaboom Jonathan Taylor PSA 10. So both of those moved pretty quickly at the show. Next, we'll move to the Lansing show. I'll go through some of the Raws and then the BGS slabs, and then I'll go over PSA slabs after that. This is a National Treasures Collegiate from 2022. Josh Allen jersey from when he played at Wyoming. The blue parallel, numbered out of 75 there at the bottom. I have no idea if it's... So it's player worn. It's not guaranteed to be game worn, but... I picked this up with another card, so I got it for $5, and at the time we valued it around 20. It was only because I purchased a larger card with it that it was kind of like a throw-in. Was what that was. 2017 Prestige Patrick Mahomes NFL Passport. Another collegiate rookie of Patrick Mahomes. Is valued around 50. I paid 25 on it. Draft Edition 2009 Upper Deck Trio Rookie with Steph Curry, James Harden, and Gerald Henderson. I said this was valued around 60. I paid $39 on it. We get into some really cool Michael Jordan stuff. If you're a Michael Jordan fan or collector from the 90s, you're definitely going to appreciate some of these. Unfortunately, some of the MJs that I had already sold. There was a lot of 9 PSA 10s. I have a couple MJ collectors that are local that jumped on that stuff pretty quickly. So they were able to get a look at that before I kind of showcased it to everybody else because they've been a customer of mine for a while. So I don't have those to show, but there was a lot of MJs that I got from Lansing, which was really cool. This one is a 1998-99 Topps Gold Label Michael Jordan BGS 9.5. Kind of unique, no subgrades here on the BGS slab. I valued it at 90, and I picked it up for 59. Next up is a 94-95 Topps Finest Michael Jordan with the peel still on as a BGS 9. Very solid subgrades, just 0.5 off from Gem Mint as well for this one. I valued this one at 95. I bought it for 62. Now, these are two really cool Jordans. I had never seen them in person before, so I was really kind of lucky to be able to pick these up. This one is a 1995-96 Fleer Metal Michael Jordan Slick Silver. BGS 9.5, really strong subgrades, 210 subgrades on the centering and the corners, which is really sweet. So BGS 9.5 there on the MJ. I valued it at $400. I bought it for $300. And some of the stuff, especially when it came to the MJs, there weren't exact comps of like a BGS 9.5 Mint Gem, or there weren't exact comps with the BGS 9.5 with strong subgrades. So a lot of the stuff you kind of have to give a rough estimate to. That's why when I'm telling you what I think it's worth, when somebody walks up to the table, that's what I'll tell them. I think it's worth this if you were to sell it on eBay, and this is the percentage that I'm going to pay on the back end of it. So next up is another MJ, 95-96 Flair Anticipation Michael Jordan, BGS 9.5. This is a mint gem. So if you're confused by what I mean when I say mint gem, that is referring to the subgrades. So there's 4 subgrades. In order to receive a BGS 9.5 grade, you need 1.9 and 3 9.5s. That is the lowest that the subgrades can be in order to obtain a 9.5 grade. If you remember looking at this MJ, there was 2 9.5 subs and 2 9s. That's why it's a BGS 9. It was 1 away from being a 9.5. So that's what I refer when I say mint gem. And this is a mint gem plus. So mint gem means there was a 9 subgrade, but some of the subgrades are 10. So that means it would be worth a little. If these were the exact same cards, people would value this card more because it had 2 subgrades of 10. So that means the overall condition is better than this one being a mint gem. So I valued the Anticipation MJ at $600, and I paid $480 on it. So that was everything that was non-PSA related from the Lansing show. Then I will go over all the PSA slabs from Lansing. I'm going to take a sip of water. All right. This to the side. All 3 of these came from the same person. It was a 1988 Fleer Dennis Rodman rookie. These were all graded as a PSA 8, all three of them. So I value them all the same. They're the exact same. I value them at 50 bucks. I bought them all for $25 each. 25 each there. 2019 Prism Ja Morant base PSA 10. I almost got a gut feeling for sure that this one decreased in value, so I'll probably take a loss on this one. I valued it at 70 bucks. I paid 45. Giannis Fast Break from 2018 Optic. The red parallel PSA 10. This is going to be serial numbered out of 85 for Giannis. Serial number 6 out of 85 there in the top. I valued this one at 90 and I paid 59. Here's another stack of MJs here. I want to say the one guy sold me probably close to like 20 Michael Jordan cards. So that was really cool, given the opportunity to buy a bunch of MJs, because that was my guy growing up. It was my dad's guy when he watched basketball. So definitely cool now, being older, to own some really cool MJ cards. So this one is the 1993 Ultra, Fleer Ultra, Michael Jordan PSA 10. Just a base card, but it is a PSA 10 Gem Mint copy. I valued this at $115. I paid $80. 1992 Topps Stadium Club Michael Jordan. This is going to be the Members' Choice version as a PSA 10. I valued this one at $120. I paid $84. 1989 Hoops Michael Jordan base PSA 10, non-parallel version here, valued at $125. I paid $88. 1995 Skybox EXL Michael Jordan PSA 10 is a really cool one. It's kind of tough to tell, but that is kind of indented right there. That's not like a smooth, it's almost like a picture frame. It's a really cool card design, but definitely tough with the corners being all black like that. On the front, they can really showcase whitening really easily on the corners and the edges, so definitely cool for it to be a PSA 10. It's not worth a ton, valued at $125. Same thing as the other one. I bought it for $88, but still a cool MJ. Jamar Chase. There wasn't a ton of football, but this was one of them. 2021 Leaf Metal Draft, Jamar Chase autograph Silver Wave with the little inscription of the number 1 there. Graded as a PSA 10. This is going to be serial numbered 7 out of 75. So 7 out of 75 for Jamar Chase. I valued this at $180. I bought it for $125. Another cool MJ. There's a couple more here. 1997 Ultra Michael Jordan Ultra Abilities All-Star. Kind of got a cool reflection there on the MJ wording and the Ultra Abilities right there. Graded as a PSA 9. It's non-numbered, but just one of those short print inserts that are really cool from the 90s of MJ. This one was valued at $200 and I paid $150 for it. Next up, an iconic one, 1987 Fleer sticker, Michael Jordan. So second year sticker of MJ. 86 Fleer sticker was his rookie one. 87 is his second year. Graded as a PSA 8. This one I valued at $230. I paid $175. 2007 Topps rookie Kevin Durant PSA 10. This one I valued very similar. It was valued at $225 and I paid $175. The final two, 1996 Upper Deck Kobe Bryant. This is a rookie card for Kobe, graded as a PSA 10. So definitely nice to have a PSA 10 copy of a Kobe Bryant rookie. Picking up one of those. I valued it at $325 and I bought it for $245. And then the final one, this was probably the biggest purchase from the weekend, a 1989 Score Barry Sanders rookie. And this is graded as a PSA 10. So this is the first time I've ever owned a Barry Sanders rookie as a PSA 10. I've owned a couple as like PSA 8s, and I think I had a PSA 9 or a BGS 9.5 at one point. But this is the first time owning a PSA 10. Definitely a hard card to get a PSA 10 copy. A lot of people didn't keep the 89 score in great condition, and definitely with it having the green borders, you can obviously tell whitening on the corners and edges pretty easily. This copy looks really solid, so it's kind of cool to pick this one up. At the time, I valued this one at $1,000 because it was an older school label, so kind of the thing that people talk about nowadays is this is a more modern label. You can see that it's got like the PSA logo is different than on this one. They tend to grade harder on iconic cards like this, especially of Barry Sanders. If you were sending this exact same copy, it would probably have a very tough chance to PSA 10. So because of that, a lot of people value these a little bit lower than a modern label. So I think the modern label ones go closer to like 1100, 1200, but then the old school labels go closer to 1000. So I valued this one at 1000 and I bought it for 800. So this was an 80% of what we thought it was worth purchase. So that was the biggest one of the lot. Like I said, I'll be very curious to know now that I've processed everything. It's been 2 weeks since I actually bought this stuff. How accurate what I thought they were valued at the time, what I think they would sell for when I bought them, how accurate that really is still. Did they increase, did they decrease? It'll definitely be interesting for me to kind of see that as I go. But thank you for watching. That was kind of a longer video compared to my more recent PSA reveal videos, but definitely had a lot of knowledge in that one. Kind of showcased what I bought, what I valued, kind of the percentages that I pay. So if you're ever at a card show and you see me, it's pretty easy to do a deal. I kind of tell you what I like. I'm pretty straightforward with the percentages that I pay. And if you want to make a deal, we can make it happen. If not, I don't get offended whatsoever. But if you're ever interested in selling anything out of a card show, you can feel free to email me. Or contact me on social media. My social media will be linked in the description of this video. I'm more than welcome. I'm more than happy to give you a estimate of what I think I would pay for your cards. So just feel free to message me and we can work something out. But thanks for watching. Hope everyone has a great day and don't forget to smile. Later, guys.